So, good morning. I hope this is recording. I was hoping to do this on a GoPro so I could actually see what I was doing. Apologies in the noise in the background. One of my servers is making noise for some reason. I'll probably do some sort of a video walking through all of this stuff in the next while or so. Anyway, back to the video at hand. NexDock. So this is the NexDock Touch. I've done a couple of videos on this yesterday, and I am today going to get it hooked up to my Intel Nuc. So this is a i3 Nuc, as far as I remember, and yeah, so it's got a USB-C connector in the back and USB-C here, and I'm going to make a guess and say that this goes into the second port. I might be wrong, might blow up the Nuc, we will find out nonetheless. So the Nuc is currently asleep, so I'm going to press the button to wake it up, and I'm going to press the button on here, and we see what happens. Now it might be the wrong port, I might have to swap ports, and it looks like I might have to swap ports or use a different cable. Okay, bear with me, I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to try now, so it's after going to sleep, I'm going to try use the HDMI, because I have had issues that I think there's a setting I'm doing somewhere in the Nuc. Where the hell is that HDMI connection? It's upside down. Right, so HDMI in there, and HDMI into the Nuc, and let us see if this wakes up this time. Power on. Nuc. Right. That has not worked either. Right. How do I get this to work with a Nuc? Right. That didn't work. Right. Leave it with me. I'll be back. Okay. So, I figured it out. So I'm using a standard USB-C into a USB-A connector here. I've got a standard HDMI into HDMI here, and it is the second port on the NexDock that I am using, and it looks like the Nuc is awake. So if I log in, I'm going to have to put this on hold while I enter a password, which I can't remember what it is. There we go, I'm in. So, there we go. This is Intel Nuc. So, what is the specs of this machine? Performance, so it is an i3 twin core i3, 16 gigs of RAM. It's got a terabyte spinny disk in there, along with a 256 gig NVMe. We got wired connection, and it's got an Intel Iris GPU. So anyway, long story boring, Intel Nuc. So standard USB-C to USB cable, which I suppose you would use for any computer you're connecting to, and then HDMI to HDMI. Now, one of the things I have wanted to try at some stage is using what's that thing called? I'm gonna try, actually, my next task is to download this through the micro SD card reader in the NexDock to the Nuc. I'm recording this on a GoPro Hero something or other. So essentially this will be uploaded through YouTube all the way through on the Nuc. Also, by the way, one of the things, or on the NexDock and the Nuc, one of the things I have noticed is this does seem to have sound. So if I go to, I don't know what the sound is actually like, but if I go okay, so the keyboard is a bit spotty, or the sensitive. If you touch it in the wrong way, it'll actually go off and start doing things you're not supposed to do. It's also got the scrolly wheel, so this seems to scroll correctly. If I pick a random video, the audio seems to be grand. There's a speaker
Welcome to
here.
NexDock Solutions. My name's Chris, and today we're gonna.
Thanks, Chris. I'm sorry for rubbing the first 8 seconds of your video. I just wanted to test the audio. So there are speakers under the front panel. Speakers seem to be okay. Yeah, so happy days. Okay, let's see if we can get this video uploaded and see what happens. Nice.